They're going to have a... I'll be doing what they're doing. Have that big.
Blue tack over. No, it's okay. You got two of them.
Yeah, the chain's only tightened on the shoulder.
What's up, mate? Didn't Dad keep up the repayments on your mortgage? Gee whiz, Dad's not too good, is he? Poor old Dad. Victorians turned up, Mark?
About 30, Dick. We've got 30, great representation from Victoria. They embraced the thing. They've even got their own shirts. Maybe Heather could show you her shirt.
Terrific.
Over here.
A big mold.
Come up with her own.
Hey, that's not bad.
Thank you.
Well, actually, it's a wide-angle lens. You've got to get closer. You can't read it. That's my excuse.
How's you doing?
And that's his daughter there.
This was the one that was up in the bucket.
No, that's the other one.
Oh, no, another one.
I've got two daughters.
It's going to start before your very ears. Engine produced. Now developing something at a speed of nearly 100 miles an hour. And get this. Not only did he win his class, but he drove home again. How about that?
Carburetors. Listen to the stuff. Oh, by the way, no air cleaners. Can't fit them in. Now that's serious power there. Really. So we can put the door on. And of course, you know that Morgan still have the wooden frame. We took the door off, and the only thing holding the door on was the plank. The hinges when there's no wood behind it. The green one, which is...
So we built with in the chassis, which had to be welded up. So tell about that. Is it much different from the first of the chassis in 76, 77? Oh yes, I recall now that the first of the chassis had the same six-pack after the very first production. Gearbox for the chassis. How about giving a bit of a whirl?
With the Union Jack. Now that's got to mean something. Tony Dillon himself is here to tell us. Tony, where did you get this car and how long have you had it?
Well, I bought it in England. I've just been in Australia now for a couple of years, so I bought it in England about 9 years ago, which is where we were living. But I bought it from an Australian, interestingly, who was originally a car which went straight to the United States. An Australian acquired it, came here, and then he took it to England, where it actually still lives. He started restoring it about 12 years ago, resided for 3 years with not much work on it, then I took it over, and it took me another 3 years. So it's been running like this for about 5 to 6 years now.
I know it's a vulgar question, but everybody asks to get a very special piece of machinery like this costs money. Can you guess a figure apart from your labour?
Oh, apart from the labour, well, you're nearly into 6 figures in Australian dollars these days.
I'm glad it's an English car. We couldn't afford it. You are in England yourself?
Yes, but I'm now permanent resident in Australia. Yeah.
Tony, one of the special things about Morgans, as I understand, is their suspension. They're a very old type of suspension, which is still used today as far as I know.
That's right.
What is it?
It's called the sliding pillar. It's been on the Morgans ever since Morgan made his first three-wheeler, and you can come down and look at one here. It's probably the most simple form of independent suspension you can get. It's one long, very long kingpin with a return spring on the bottom and a mainspring there, and a stub axle in here which slides up and down the kingpin carrying the wheel. Nothing more to it. This one's even got shock absorbers on.
Is there much maintenance? It doesn't seem to be. Is that a bit very maintenance?
Well, Morgans, a lot of us convert them to grease gun maintenance, but the Morgans came out of the factory for many years with a pipeline out of the engine, and it drips hot oil down the kingpin, and that's all you do. Yeah.
Let's have another talker. You did say that you bought this car as a complete wreck?
Well, it was a rolling wreck. The guy had dismantled it, and we had the chassis, engine and everything off. But yes, it was in a lot of boxes, and we started from there.
What sort of power plant do you have in it today?
Oh, it's still the same engine. It's a Triumph TR3A engine, which has been modified extensively for racing. So it's now putting out about twice the amount of horsepower it ever did as a standard engine.
Well, we have to see it on the track. When will we get a chance to see it on the track?
Well, we're doing the Mount Panorama hill climb tomorrow, so there, and it's been on the track in Victoria at Phillip Island and Sandown. So it's a much used, it's a competition car, out and out, but it's still used.
And it looks like a gentleman's carriage to me.
Oh no, a gentleman motor racer.
And a strap over the bonnet. Well, for two reasons. Firstly, it looks bloody nice. But secondly, when you're racing, you need an alternative method of securing the bonnet. As a lot of vehicles nowadays, they cost a fair amount of money, about $125,000 plus a 5-year waiting list on a new one. If you've ever driven a Morgan, if you've ever been a passenger in a Morgan, then you'll know why. You feel, you know, the car tells you what it's going to do. It says, if you put your foot down a bit more and put that wheel a little more over, I'm going to break away at the back. That's fine, one pop per cylinder.
On the standard one. We've just cleaned the heads up, poured and polished, made a new exhaust system for it. And other than that, it's pretty well standard, like all Morgans. No.
New radiator?
Yeah, I'm in radiator. Well, listening.
And she doesn't know how much you spent on this blooming thing. And what are the little windscreens called?
Aeroscreens.
Why?
I've got no idea.
Neither have I. I presume it's because on the earlier Morgan Aeros, which were...
One used to be driven by a VC winner, didn't it? We see all the old Morgan things, yeah. That was the Morgan Aero. And so aero screens. That reduces the drag over the rear of the vehicle, allows it to sit down properly, but it's vented, so you don't get a negative air, whatever they call it, air pressure inside. And I've only once heard of a Morgan rolling. Have you ever heard of one? No. But it's required by CAMS regulations. CAMS, Confederation of Australian Motorsport. Rear wing arches, which themselves are wood. So I don't know how much good all this macho bolting and things is here, but it's got wood underneath, but still, CAMS required. Lovely seats. Right, go. And racing cars, fire extinguishers, no place for the beer can. Oh yes, I see. He's got a dish in the side of the tunnel there to allow space for his big feet. Yeah.
You can use the tunnel, you know, because they walk with the left foot clearly inwards.
Yeah, there just isn't any space for the left foot. Starter up.
You're 6 foot? Sorry about that. Yeah. And that's only one exhaust. There's another one on the other side. And all designed for an engine, there's still a good power to weight ratio in all. That's lovely. Oh, it's not a big dog. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, it's fine, yeah. Well, as long as it's all good, it's very hot. It's hot. Because it has to build the power on you.
Backward. Mr. Nader had a lot to do with the outline of your head.
And also, something I forgot to mention, this one, like all of them, and later last fall, it's got a...
I'm with you. See?